Okay, so 2 days later, I come back out here to my concrete bowl, and I'm sorry I wasn't recording. I wasn't paying attention. I took the bowl, turned it upside down on my little shelf here on the grill, and it literally fell apart into like three different pieces. It was kind of similar to what happened in the kitchen on the last test, so I just picked the pieces up and threw them out here in the yard. None of them really stuck together, and it was still a moist mess. So, and I know there was people saying that it's because it's in a plastic container, or it was because I didn't put the concrete mix directly on the ground so it could soak some moisture up from the bottom. You didn't add enough water to it. You didn't let it sit a full 28 days. Well, there's a lot of other people on YouTube making these videos, and they let them sit for a couple days and they have a nice hard rock. Well, I'm not getting that result, so there's got to be a problem. Maybe it's me. I'm usually the reason for a lot of the problems in my life. So we're going to try this again, okay? Now, as you can see, I am in my hole for my tornado shelter / zombie apocalypse bunker. I got a wooden box here that I'm going to use as my improvised form, and I'm just going to take the rest of my bag of Quikrete and throw it in here directly on the dirt on the ground, because some people were like, well, the dry mix absorbs the water from the ground. For those of you who don't believe it's wet, it is definitely wet, because I'm getting mud stuck to my boots. Okay, you can actually see the water in certain parts. So, see, look, there's moisture. That's mud. Mud. No more water excuses. And yeah, I'll keep it wet. I'll probably keep it wet until I have to go to work today, which is about 4:30. And I think now it's like 10-ish. There we go. Let this dust get out of here a little bit, because I don't want to breathe that in. Spread her on out. Looks like this ain't going to be beautiful, but you know, this is all in the name of science. See what I mean? Like, how in the hell did that get so hard in the center of that bag with no moisture? No added moisture, put it that way. It just tells me that you don't need a whole lot of water, you know? Let me get my professional screed out. Is that how you say it? Look, yeah. It ain't gonna be beautiful, but we're trying, you know? Okay, I think that's good enough. Like I said, we're not going for pretty. We're doing this in the name of science. I want to see for myself how well this dry mix concrete pour stuff works. Because if it works good enough, I'm going to be using it in here. Or until I figure it out for myself, I'm just going to I'm going to mix it in a wheelbarrow, or I'm going to do concrete block, solid concrete block in here. So, but this would be cool if I could get this to work right and I could figure out the tricks. Yeah. Will this make a difference? Probably not. But, you know, it's nice to kind of at least attempt something. You know? It does flatten it out nice. Okay. There we go. Like I said, we ain't going for pretty. Okay, got the hose, and let's get her set to mist. There we go. Okay. It has been watered officially. Yeah, I'm going to even water the sides of the box. Maybe water it seep through the sides. There. I'm going to come back in an hour or so and do it again. And I'll keep doing it every hour until I have to go to work. I don't want any doubts that I didn't put enough water on this stuff. So it's now Sunday, and I want to go out here and check on my dry pour concrete. Now, 2 days ago, I did take the form off of it, and it was still a little too wet, and it did break the pour. But, now just so you all know, I kept this ground wet for 3 days. Well, I kept the concrete wet for 3 days. Had my water hose out here, and I was spraying it on my shower setting. I mean, I gave it a really, really good soaking for 3 days. And then I think it was Thursday night, maybe it's Friday night, we had a little rain. It lasted probably about an hour. Not a downpour, but it was enough to get everything wet. So I don't want anybody thinking I didn't give this thing enough water. And a lot of people were saying, well, you didn't have it on the ground, so it couldn't absorb moisture from the ground, and you all seen how I done it. And this ground is still wet. And I just don't think that it's going to be worth a damn. And you can see where I broke it, okay? Look, this stuff is still wet, even though it's been a while. Yeah. Yep. This ain't concrete, yo. I mean, it's concrete, but I don't think it's really worth much. Okay, here's my shovel. I'm just doing this to get underneath of it. Yeah, it's not hard. It's soft still, even after a week. Even after a week. Now, the center might be. I can't pick it up, so it's definitely attached to the ground. You know what? Let's just break out the big guns. This is for science anyway. Yeah. This ain't much. So we definitely have plenty of moisture, but does it have strength of concrete? No. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it just falls apart. Falls apart. I'm not having any luck with the dry pour concrete method. So, in the comments below, tell me, what am I doing wrong? How come I can't get this to work like every other YouTuber? Okay? Anyway, like and subscribe. Follow for more failed science experiments. Yeah.